and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another restaurant video and I am super excited because it is one of my favorite kind of cuisine within Indian cuisine. It is Indo-Chinese. I'm going to introduce you all to Indo-Chinese one bit at a time. I have done some recipes about this. I've actually put some recipes in my books as well. But this place is proper Indo-Chinese recipes taken from Bombay, and the influence and the cooking style of Chinese food with Indian spices is how Indo-Chinese actually came about. So I'm super excited to be here at Fat Pandit, and I have not been here before, so this is my first visit and I thought I'll do it with you guys. So I'm inside because it's freezing cold outside and then you won't be able to hear me. So I've just walked in. I'm gonna go meet the people behind this restaurant, eat the food, and then take it from there. Before that, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button. Hope you're enjoying this series. I really hope. Don't forget to leave a comment after you watch this video.
Hi, my name is Huzaifa and I'm the co-founder of Fat Pandit.
Thank you so much for having me, first of all. I can't believe I have not been here because Indian Chinese is my absolute favorite cuisine. So how old is Fat Pandit then?
So Fat Pandit, we started in 2019.
Okay.
We started in Soho, so
Yep.
it's 7 years now.
Okay.
Journey.
And then this second branch came...
Second came, we took it during COVID actually.
Ooh.
So during COVID, no, it was not a bad thing. COVID had already happened.
Yeah.
And then we felt, just a year before that, we were thinking like Soho was doing pretty well. We had started a small site and we felt we can expand. There was a market for it. And then Covent Garden was a natural choice. But then COVID hit us, all of us. And then during the market, quite a few sites were coming along. And we had a chat with the landlord. We liked them and they were backing us. And just took the second site. And
so what made you think to start a Indo-Chinese? Because let's be honest, it's something that you would have to kind of explain to non-Indians. It's not something everyone knows about. So what made you start that cuisine?
Yes. You would agree with me in this. You would know Indo-Chinese for us growing up is the cuisine,
best.
right? Yes, the best. I never put my head around it. I didn't know why, but now when I came here, I realized why it was our favorite cuisine, because Indian food was always cooked at home.
Yeah.
So whenever we would go out, there was not French, American, Italian, many options there. So Indo-Chinese food, which people from Bombay termed as Indo-Chinese, is what we love. And then when I came to London, I was working at Grosvenor House. I was working for a French brasserie. I did steakhouses. That was my background. I never worked in an Indian restaurant. But then I missed this food. And there were lots of Indian food available, but Indo-Chinese was just not there.
Yeah.
And it was there in some nooks and corners, somewhere probably in Wembley or in Harrow, somewhere, but a couple of dishes, not in out and out.
Just Hakka noodles, I would say.
Just Hakka noodles.
Yes.
So I was like, there has to be a reason why this is not happening. And well, nobody was doing it. In an Indian restaurant, you would find a couple of dishes.
Yes.
That's how it was. So, hence we said that we got to do Indo-Chinese somehow. I don't know how. We had to figure it out. But that is how it started. Fat Pandit wasn't the first one. We started Bombay Chow.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So we started Bombay Chow in Hammersmith.
Okay.
And, so we managed to the term Bombay Chow. A lot of Indian Asian people, they related to it very quickly. And we had a lot of people traveling from very far off to Hammersmith.
Okay.
But the big challenge was, which you just mentioned, so we had called it Hakka Chinese and also Indo-Chinese. But the locals who were living there, when they would read Bombay Chow, they would come in and expect a butter chicken or a biryani or a Punjabi because they were reading Bombay. And if anybody was reading Indo-Chinese, this is I'm talking about non-Indians, non-Asians.
Yeah.
They would read that as Southeast Asian food, so they would
Yeah.
expect a
Yeah,
Thai
yeah,
curry
yeah,
or Malaysian.
yeah.
So it was such a big conundrum, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. We managed to get people from very far off.
Yeah.
But the locals living here
Yeah.
not understanding this
Can't
food,
understand.
so-
Exactly.
And that I felt was going to be the biggest challenge. And the aim was always to get it to W1.
Okay.
So then we were like, okay, if we have to get it to W1, where we are going to try and cater to the rest of the world,
Yeah.
we cannot call it Bombay Chow, definitely. And we have this food which is effectively great flavors.
Yeah.
The flavors are,
Oh, my chai has arrived. This is the masala chai. Oh,
and we
can't
serve it
wait.
with a bit of saffron because that's how you get it in Calcutta.
Yes.
In a cooler, right? So the challenge was, I knew for a fact, because we ran it for about 5 years, that the rest of the world is not getting grips with this cuisine.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I mean, we're all traveling, etc., but we still have perceptions when we read the name, and everybody forms a mental image, right, of what they're going to go and eat. I was like, we need to come up with something. We want to give these flavors to
Okay.
W1.
Yes.
The flavors are coming because we're using Chinese ingredients and Indian ingredients,
Yes.
sorry, and we are cooking them in a wok. That's why
Yeah.
these flavors are coming. We didn't create them.
No.
It's just how it
Yeah.
happens. But hence, we toiled hard. We worked with a couple of designers who were good, and I was like, we know we're getting the food, but we cannot call it Chinese or Indian outside.
Okay.
The cuisine
Yeah.
has to be anonymous.
Yeah.
Nobody should know what it is.
Oh.
It'll just be a name, and it'll be these 12 to 13 flavors that we want to give.
Yes.
And in these flavors, I'm going to use the ingredients. So if you ever read the menu, there is spinach, there is chicken,
Yeah.
there is lamb, there is
Yeah.
goat, there is rabbit, there is venison, there is duck, there is paneer, there is whatever main principal
Yes.
ingredient, that's the name which is there.
Yeah.
And how it's cooked, I don't need to even tell it to you because there won't be any reference,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yes.
And hence we started in Soho,
Yeah.
and it took some time.
Yeah.
We got a lot of love from our own community, from the press, and
Yeah.
they got hooked on. And the education process, it took a while. It's still going on.
Yeah.
We're still
Yeah.
trying to educate
Yeah.
people whilst giving them the food, and it's clicked. But it's taken a while. It's taken a
Yeah,
while.
no, I can imagine. I can imagine. So, what about the name? Why Fat Pandit?
Why Fat Pandit? Okay, that's interesting. So we took the site, we took Soho. I knew how we wanted it to look like.
Okay.
The feel and the vibe was, it is from the streets of Tangra, right? Tangra
Yes.
is the only Chinatown in India.
Okay.
And when you go to Tangra, you literally standing on the street and eating, right?
Yep.
So you might go and grab a momo, you might grab a dumpling, you might have some fried rice,
Yeah.
some noodles, some spring rolls, whatever. That's the vibe, right? And we were like, okay, so the place has to look like streets of Tangra. So hence, if you see Soho side is very, we didn't want to have, we didn't all have a lot of colors. We kept it very walls which were like cement
Yeah.
and brickwork.
Okay.
And we were like, okay, we don't want to say a lot with the decor because we're trying to introduce a new cuisine to London.
Okay.
Not to London. I already have a restaurant and there were others who were doing it. Well, I'm saying W1, in a way,
Yes.
right? So I was like, everything should be about the food. People should come. This is the space we have, this cramped spaces. Service has to be quick and attentive, obviously.
Yeah.
But they need to come and try this food. And everybody should be only talking about the food. That was the focus. We got all these bits done, but Fat Pandit, the name, we were still contemplating the name. So
Yeah.
the design was done, the menu was done,
Not the name.
the name was still not done. We knew the colors, etc. And then got one name, which is Tom Fat. So he was one of the early immigrants who came to Calcutta, and he was
Oh,
a
I
businessman.
see.
So Fat is a Chinese surname.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, that's a cool name, Fat.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one bit. But
Yeah.
we also want to get the other part where there is more connected to the story. And Pandit is a scholar,
Yeah.
but also the Chinese people who were living in Calcutta early days, they were working as Pandits, as priests, and they would be and they would be serving Kalima, which is a goddess.
Really?
Yes, yes. And you know, when you prasad, when you offer prasad,
Yeah.
they would offer haka noodles. So that was such a cool story, and I was like, wow, these two terms, they work so well together. Fat Pandit people will at least be able to pronounce it, but eventually if someone is more interested,
Yeah.
there is a story to it.
Yeah,
And that's how we came about with
wow.
Fat Pandit as a term.
And also, like you said, that it kind of doesn't tell what sort of cuisine it is. You have to really check it out.
Exactly, it doesn't,
Yeah.
because there was no reference point. The Asian population, they would know what a momo is, but I had to tell everybody what's a momo. Like today, there are so many momo joints that have opened, but
So many.
I'm telling you, 2019, trust me, we were the only one that we won.
Yeah. How did you manage to find the right chefs for this? Because it's not something that probably chefs in UK know about.
That was always going to be our biggest challenge, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when I did hotel management, I studied this. My first job was at Taj. I worked with a chef at Taj Lands and Minyang.
Okay.
Minyang restaurant, which is in Bandra, and I worked there. That was my first job.
Okay.
And obviously, when I moved there, I was working for steakhouses and French brasseries. I had an understanding of the cooking.
Yeah.
But I had to get someone who would know this food.
Yeah.
We managed to get one chef. He was born and brought up in Tangra.
Wow.
Yes, we managed, but he was working in an Indian restaurant. So we happened to meet him and said, would you be able to cook this food? And he was like, yeah, of course. I know, but I said, nobody aware, I'm making Rogan Josh over here. Nobody's asking me to make that food. And then obviously I got hold of him, and together we worked for some time. And then we just curated these dishes, right? Slowly and gradually.
Once you can teach the team, then it can move forward.
That's
It's
it.
the
So-
first you need someone to explain the flavors and how they come together.
More of an understanding, right?
Yeah.
So it was like he would put sweet chili. I was like, I don't want that. Let's do what we did, right?
Yeah.
And then, so I was working with him. We cooked together. So I was also working in the kitchen for the initial periods, and then I could understand how do we actually present the
Yes.
food, right? Presenting to a new audience.
Yeah.
So it had to be a bit more than Manchurian chili chicken.
Yeah.
It took a while, and eventually we got there.
Wow. Coming to the menu.
Yes.
So you've got the menu. Obviously, it must have taken you time to kind of curate it. Do you change it often? Do you keep it?
It's a very good question. It's been 6 years and we have not changed the menu.
Wow.
Not changed the menu.
I love that too. I love that I can go back to my favorite restaurant and have my favorite things all the time.
And this is something, I mean, because we have other restaurants as well, where where you're in a neighborhood and you change it seasonally because the clientele you have are all regulars,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Over here, we realize this.
Yeah.
Our business is doing touch wood well, but
Yeah.
we still, I would say 70 to 80% our clients are still first timers.
Okay.
They're still first timers.
Yeah,
There's
like
so many
me.
people who are coming, like exactly like you, right? It's taken 6 years for you to, I can't believe it. So now imagine if you were coming and if Fat Punit was known for the 6-7 dishes.
Yeah,
which
and
were
it's
the
not
stars,
there.
And they're not there.
Yeah.
And hence, we never change the menu.
Yeah.
Because still majority of our clients are first timers. And in fact, I did a survey this year, very interestingly, because sometimes when your team's working,
Yeah.
and even the PR, your team basically,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, chef, so we need to change the menu, chef. And I was like, okay, I'm listening. I do listen, right? Because you have to, because we're a team.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, let's do a survey. We did a mini survey for 2 months. We asked all our regulars, whoever was there, every customer who was coming.
Yeah.
Asked them 2 questions. Is it your first time?
Yeah.
And would you like to change anything on the menu?
yeah.
And I think so 95% came, don't touch
Don't
the menu.
change.
So I was like, is everybody happy now? We're not changing anything, right? We strive to keep improving it, because there's always room for
Yes.
improvement.
Yes. Yes.
But that doesn't necessarily mean we need to
you have
make
to
a
change the
So
dishes.
Yes, answering your question, we still
Yeah.
haven't.
So what is your favorite thing on the menu?
My favorite is the sticky sesame vegetables.
Wow,
That's
okay.
my favorite.
Vegetables.
Yes.
Amazing.
You can try it later.
Yeah.
It's a perfect amalgamation of Indo and Chinese because you use your ginger, garlic, your green chilies in there. Fair enough. But wok hei is where the magic happens.
Yes.
Where the smoke and everything comes
High heat,
together,
yeah,
and
yeah.
something as simple as vegetables could taste so delicious. And hence for me the simplicity. When I tell someone try this dish and everybody's like, it's vegetables, and then everybody's like, wow. And it's
Okay.
actually our star dish. So
Oh,
that was-
and what's your best seller though?
sticky sesame vegetable
Yeah.
is actually our highest seller, and crackling spinach is our highest seller. So vegetarian dishes are turned out to be our signature.
Really?
Yes. Our vegetarian food is very, very strong.
Wow.
So it's very consciously done. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the ingredients.
Your chicken lollipop is not your best seller?
It is in the top 5, I'd say. But these were the surprise ones, right?
Yeah, that
These were
is
the surprise
surprising
ones,
that
yeah.
the vegetables are your top
So
seller.
the lamb chop also sells a lot,
Yeah.
because we only have one grilled dish on the menu.
Okay, I
And you'll
see.
see why. We didn't want to go the traditional route of putting tikkas, etc.
Okay.
So it was very categorically
Yeah.
clear about this. Like, no, we're going to stick to this. We're going to be
Yeah.
confident.
Yeah.
Although a lot of people said, put a naan, put a this. You have a tandoor. I said, no, I'm not doing
That's
that
where it
route.
slips.
I don't want to do that. We will be bold. We will take a chance.
Yep.
We have one curry on the menu, which is
Okay.
Malabar curry, but there was a story to it. So the Chinese influence was from three regions. One was Calcutta, one was Bombay, and one was Madras. So these were the three posts where a lot of Chinese were living. So they
Really?
really fell in love with the coconut curry from there. So hence we said, okay, we're going to get one curry and that's going to be the only one.
Okay.
And that's from that region.
Okay.
From the coastal region of Malabar.
Amazing. So where does Fat Pandit go from here? Do you have any plans or you're just focusing on these two places right now?
Well, we wanted to take this further.
Yeah.
So far we are happy with the two
Yeah.
that we have. There's always a chat. Where can we take it?
Yeah.
We might take it international, you never know.
Yeah. Take it to Calcutta.
Take it to that'll be interesting if I would take it to Calcutta. But yeah, so hopefully we can tell the story to more people.
Okay.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Because London's given us so much love and it's been and get people from all the best part of London is you get people from all walks of
Yes.
from all
Yes.
walks of life as well and people traveling, right? So they
Yes.
come here and they are bold and amazed
Yeah.
with this. So yes, definitely.
Okay.
We will look at expanding soon.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Time to go into the
Chef.
kitchen.
Head chef Lamaji, Reza Lama.
Yes.
It's from Nepal. That's Raghuveer chef.
Hello.
Radhe chef.
Hello.
It's Chinese cooking techniques, as you can see. A lot
Yeah.
of work with all the Indian spices.
The
It's not about
essence
this
of
Indian
Indo-Chinese.
essence,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you can't cook it in a normal pan. It's got to be on the wok.
Yeah, and then we've got some momos. Chef is just making some chicken momos here. Oh, look at that. Beauty.
Saji, एक green bread करिए running.
I really need to try this piping hot. By the time I get to the table, it will go cold. So I'm going to just try one bite of the chili paneer. That is so good.
It won't be the same when it goes upstairs.
No, it'll be fine. It's got the perfect amount of heat. It's not too spicy, but it's got spice in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited about the food. And that's crispy okra.
Okra, yes.
What is this?
Sticky veg.
Oh, is this
These are
the sticky
sesame
wedge?
veggies.
Oh, I
Yeah, all
see.
on the pass. So this is made with dates and tamarind, but then we also put a bit of hoisin sauce in this, plum sauce. So it gives an extra bit of tartness. And then you have your
Wow.
sweetened yogurt. This has turned out to be a secret star because people are not really keen on spinach.
Yeah,
But
I love spinach. More.
so this has to rest for at least minimum 24, sometimes 36 hours after it's fried.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, you'll have it all greasy. And you will see what I mean when you go. It's very light, very airy. So we make it and we keep it in batches like that.
Oh, okay.
Every day it's fried, every day it's made, and then it's rolled.
Oh my god. Gosh. Crispy salt and pepper okra. This is the sticky sesame vegetable. Another cup of saffron chai. Veg Szechuan noodles. The crackling spinach. Pink bread. Chili paneer. Chicken lollipops. Chicken momos. And then monkfish Malabar curry with burnt ginger rice. Oh my god. Amazing. One more dish has just joined the table, which is Bombay chili prawns. As always, I've taken a little bit of everything on my plate so I don't miss out. I'm just going to take some of this as well. I know it's a lot and I have come on my own, so this is going to be very interesting and quite a challenge to eat so much, but I am so excited. I'm going to go in with the okra first because it's crispy. I filmed the chef making this. They're not putting 100 things in it. They're not covering it with oil, which is why I like to go into the kitchens, because I get to see how they're making it. I tried the paneer earlier. So again, none of the flavors are overpowering. It all comes together very nicely. And I'm trying the crispy veg, which is recommended and their bestseller. I now know why. Because that is amazing. Actually, you wouldn't miss non-veg or chicken if you had that crispy veg. It is so good. I'm going to try the spinach. I do understand why the spinach and the veg are their best sellers. That veg, with actually just a bowl of that veg, I'll happily have that. And then the rice with the Malabar fish. Oh, I wouldn't put this in the Indo-Chinese bracket, but like he said, it's inspired by where Chinese people went to settle in India. Now my absolute favorite, chicken pull lollipop. That's exactly how, oh, they have done such a good job. Why have I not been here in the 6 years they've been open? It's ridiculous. That prawn. I'm so coming back. Obviously, if I came on my own to actually eat, just, you know, I wouldn't be ordering so much chicken momos. Oh, spot on. Hakka noodles, come to me. I can't tell you how good it is. It's got that spice to it because it's the Szechuan chili. Having the paratha with a bit of chutney. When I come back, I'm going to order Hakka noodles, the veg crispy sesame, chicken lollipop. Actually, everything, but let's be honest, I'm not going to order everything. So, Hakka noodles, the chicken lollipop, the crispy veg, and chili paneer are outstanding. Everything is outstanding. I'm going to eat some of this and then I'll order the dessert. Apparently, it's very good. That is such a Chinese dessert.
You can relate to it. You can relate.
I have not had this dessert since Bombay.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, just a sizzling plate, brownie and ice cream with chocolate sauce. Let me tell you about this dessert. I know this might look like, oh, what? Sizzling brownie, what is this? I'm sure some of you must have heard this. But in Bombay, when I used to live there, I'm talking to Josefa, that's the reason they've got this here. In kind of a lot of, not all of them, but a lot of Indo-Chinese restaurants would have this pudding as their dessert. The last time I ate a sizzling brownie was 22 years ago, before I moved to the UK. I think there's something about the whole sizzling bit, the warm sauce, gooey brownie, cold ice cream. It just goes perfectly well. And I remember ordering it a lot in Bombay. So I'm very excited about this. Just how I remember it. Exactly how I remember it. You can't really taste the brownie, you can't really taste the ice cream, you can't really taste the salt. It's just a great mix, everything coming together. This is going to be so hard to stop eating. In fact, it's got the exact same flavors that I remember. I don't know how that's worked out, but they've got this spot on. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Sizzling brownies. Okay guys, so my food is finished. I am full till here and I've got the leftovers packed up. I think it's just coming because I don't like to waste food. You know it from my videos now. So I'm gonna take it home with me. Right, if you're in London and if you're looking for just a good place to eat, something exciting, something you have never tried before, you cannot miss this place. Fat Pandit is where you need to come. If you've heard of Indo-Chinese food and you're thinking, ooh, where can I try it? I can't tell you how close they got the flavors to what I remember from Bombay. I've eaten it all my life, but because the idea is a lot of the recipes are from Bombay style Indo-Chinese. Oh my god, especially that sizzling brown, everything was superb. I hope you're going to check out this place. I'll leave the link, all the links to the place in the description. I really hope you're enjoying this series. So please let me know what you think about this series in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you back from my kitchen with a new recipe very soon. Bye for now.